Ever see someone wildly successful who seems not the smartest and think, how are they doing better than me? They're not a genius or super talented, yet they're rich. So why do the bold and slightly clueless keep winning? Well, it's not luck, and no, the universe isn't broken. Let's break down why dumb people are more successful than smart people. Let's clear something up. This isn't a shot at smart people. It's a wake-up call. Being intelligent is a gift, but only if you actually use it. You actually need to take action, not just binge watch tutorials or endlessly tweak your perfect launch plan. Real progress? It requires failing, posting the not-so-perfect video, starting projects you're not 100% ready for, because, spoiler alert, nobody ever really feels ready. If dumb people are winning, it's not because they're geniuses. It's because they're brave enough to be bad long enough to get good. And that's actually the smartest move you can make. Drop your perfectionism and embrace the messy action. Your future self will thank you. And here's the truth that most smart people ignore. You don't need to know everything to start. Starting stupid is actually a superpower. That "I'll be ready when I learn more" line, that's the lie you keep feeding yourself. You won't ever be fully ready. Growth isn't learning about all the ins and outs before taking action. It's about doing. Like going to the gym. Nobody walks in day one with a six-pack and perfect form. You show up day in and day out and adjust. You improve. You get 1% better each day. Well, same thing with content, business, or working towards your dream. Start before you're ready and you'll learn faster. And here's the secret sauce. Your imperfection, well, that's what makes you real. That's what connects people. That's your magnet for your audience. All right, tough chapter, I know, but let's keep it moving. Let's get real. Effort and consistency today are way more valuable than just raw brain power. And look around. Successful creators, entrepreneurs, and influencers, most aren't Ivy League grads. Some can't even follow basic ramen instructions, and they'll openly admit it. I'm not the smartest. But they don't need to be, because they show up every day, they post content, try new things, they fail, they do it all over again. That's how momentum's built. Meanwhile, the smart people, they're busy perfecting a Google Doc called Master Plan, filled with theories and frameworks, but no real actual progress. Knowing doesn't mean you're building. Picking up the hammer and getting to work does. With that said, do more, think less. Now forget degrees, let's talk numbers. There are YouTubers earning more than surgeons, TikTokers out-earning lawyers, streamers buying houses with nothing but a webcam and questionable Wi-Fi. Why? Because the market doesn't care about your GPA or whether you went to Harvard or hardly. It cares about entertainment, reliability, and real value. So when people say, when I'm good enough, they'll find me, that's only true if you think you're a rare Pokemon. If you're not visible, you might as well be a ghost in a Zoom meeting. The truth, less qualified people are posting daily, growing audiences and stacking income streams without degrees. Not because they're smarter, but because they're louder and more consistent. They don't wait for permission, they just hit publish and pray for Wi-Fi. The world doesn't reward the secretly brilliant. It rewards the confident. And guess what? A lot of people who aren't genius level tend to have confidence. Sure, sometimes it's downright delusional, but it works. Dumb people often have childlike confidence and belief in themselves, enabling them to act quickly and decisively without overthinking. Also, allowing them to take risks and seize opportunities that smarter people tend to miss out on. Despite lacking perfect information, they launch businesses they're not fully ready for. They post cringy content like it's a TED Talk. They apply to jobs they're wildly unqualified for. And somehow, doors open. Why? Because confidence is magnetic. It makes people listen, follow, invest, even if you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Meanwhile, smart people, They tend to overthink, analyze, and hesitate, which leads to paralysis by analysis, which we'll cover here shortly. However, they end up missing the opportunity altogether. They wait to earn the confidence. After months of planning, after a degree, after the perfect opportunity arises. But by then, someone dumber with more confidence has already taken that lead. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about believing in yourself enough to take risks. So, are you waiting to be ready, or are you ready to go? Alright, you just heard me mention analysis by paralysis. If you're smarter than the average box of rocks, you've probably done this before. You want to launch a business, start a podcast, build your personal brand, but instead of taking action, you go into full-blown planning paralysis. Questions flood your mind. What's the best niche? What if they actually ban TikTok this year? Should I build a following on Snapchat, TikTok, or YouTube first? Do I get the GoPro or the Insta360 for my vlogs? During all this, you're stuck waiting for the perfect moment, planning forever while someone with the strategy of a golden retriever and an iPhone 4 already hit upload. It's messy, probably not perfect, maybe even cringy, but it's out there. And guess what? That's how you build momentum. They get feedback, they improve, and keep it going. Meanwhile, you're still on TikTok looking for the perfect Bluetooth microphone and haven't even posted any content yet. You can't outthink your way to success. You gotta move, baby. And let's talk about those gadgets. So many of the smart folks love tools, of course. Shiny apps with the premium subscription. All the things that make them feel productive. They say, once I get a better camera, I'll start my channel. Or, when I finish that course, I'll start freelancing. Newsflash, they never start. Meanwhile, that guy with the iPhone 4 is on video number 12 by now, selling stuff made on Canva, and they just figure it out as they go. And weirdly, it works, because the internet doesn't reward perfection, it rewards action, consistency, and motion. The audacity, right? The truth? Done beats perfect every time. You can polish your plan forever, or you can just hit publish and learn in real time. So what's it gonna be, Chief? Smart people have a terrifying fear of being judged. The ironic thing is, fear of judgment is your success killer. Smart people don't want to look stupid, fail, or release something that's not perfect or liked by everyone. They dream of that flawless launch, zero typos, tons of positive engagement, the standing ovation, but growth? Growth is messy. Your first video? Probably cringe. Your first product? Likely a flop. You'll be awkward. That's just part of the game. Meanwhile, dumber creators like Jake Paul, IShowSpeed, Andrew Tate, Neon, Aiden Ross all post anyway. They catch criticism left and right every day, and yet their target audience still finds them. And their freedom to mess up or be judged, well, that's what makes them growing faster. Here's a hard pill to swallow. Perfectionism is simply fear dressed up. It's not ambition, it's a prison limiting all your potential. Think on that. So start before you're ready. Embrace being terrible, because that's where real progress begins. And here's some more secret sauce. Quantity actually leads to quality. It's not more research or endless planning. Your 20th piece of content, it'll blow your first one out of the water. Your 50th video probably makes your 5th look like it was edited on that guy's iPhone 4 from the last chapter. But all this only happens if you actually create. Perfectionists love to delay, waiting for the right time, getting it just right. How about this? Focus on improving every time. Momentum beats perfection. Output beats intention. Show up messy 100 times and you'll go further than planning forever for your first attempt. Think of progress like training at the gym. You don't get strong by studying deadlift form for months and show up one day to perfect the perfect deadlift. No, you lift, you struggle, you learn, you grow. In short, apply so much effort, it becomes impossible not to succeed. So, next time you see a dumb person more successful than you, take a closer look. They're not stuck in analysis paralysis. They're not waiting around for the perfect moment. They're not flawless, and no, they don't have the perfect equipment. They're just doing. They're persistent, learning as they go, and most importantly, They're not afraid to look silly or fail. Success, it's not about your IQ, how many books you've read, or how many courses you've taken. It's about your ability to start, adapt when things go wrong, and keep pushing forward. So, be bold. Try, fail, learn, and keep going. Overthinking only hides your greatness. Hit the like and subscribe button and tap the bell. Next video, we're diving into something even deeper. I'll see you there.